Greetings, I'm Epictetus, and this is Epic Tech. And I'm building my first little spaceship in Kerbal Space Program. Probably the #1 requested game for me to play, and I'm finally here, thanks to my patron Coconut, who heard me say that someday I'd like to play it, and I just need to, watch the sales for a copy of the game, that kind of thing, because I didn't own the game. And she said, here, and gifted it to me. So thank you very much, Coconut, and thank you to all my patrons. You make it possible to continue my channel. Speaking of patrons, if you want to see me play this game for the very first time with absolutely no prior experience and make an absolute mess of things, and there's definitely a few funny moments in there, then all of my patrons have received a recording of that first play session. It didn't have any game sounds, and so I just went ahead and gave that to my patrons, and this right here is the true episode 1, where I kind of know a little bit about the game, which is why I'm using Season 0. So for those who have watched my series before, you'll understand this. For those who have not, I always start with Season 0. This is the season where I don't know how to play the game, and I'm still kind of learning. Season 1, I start once I feel like I've got a good enough grasp of the game to start teaching others. So we're playing in career mode, and in career mode you have limited parts, and you kind of have to earn stuff. So I'm making basically the only ship you can make in career mode at the beginning. And that is a command pod here. What's this thing called again? Command pod. Hey, I got it right. I put a parachute on top, a jet engine on the bottom. It's a solid fuel rocket, sorry. And then we need some control surfaces so that we can actually, it's not even a control surface. This is a basic fin that will make your rocket slightly less unstable. So we should do that. Down here in the bottom, there's symmetry. So right now I can stick this anywhere I want and I'll get one of them. But as I click, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, no, I'm sorry, 6, 8, and then we're back to the beginning if I... Oh, and then there's mirror modes. Neat. I'd actually never played with that. But, for example, if I wanted 8 of them, I could do that, and I would get 8 equally spaced around the outside, but I don't. I'm going to start with... We'll do 4. And I'm going to line it up. Actually, here, we'll turn on snap as well. And then I can line it up with that line there, and it all looks very nice and pretty. And we have our very first spaceship, known as the Untitled Spacecraft. No, I'm going to rename this. We're going to call this the ETS Untitled. ETS stands for Epic Tech Ship. There you go. We'll go ahead and save that. And I don't want to launch yet, because in career mode, you have to earn things like reputation and science and money and that kind of thing. And we can do that by taking contracts. So let's see. We can have a maximum of 2 contracts at a time. This one is super simple. All we have to do is recover any science experiment, which I'm not even sure. Oh, we might actually have to put a science experiment on here. Oh, now this one's even better. All you have to do is launch. We'll do that. Escape the atmosphere. We're not ready. Orbit. We're not ready. So let's do this one. I think, where is it? Science. We're going to put a mystery goo container on here. Can we get away with just kind of sticking it on the underbelly? And is that going to completely destabilize this thing and make it fly off and break? It might. It might. And that's okay. Let's launch. We're only a few minutes into the first episode, and here we are launching. Jebediah, are you ready? I sure hope so. Okay, we need to set up stages, though. So I learned the hard way in my first attempt that stages count down, not up. So 0 is not the first one, it's the last one. Okay. I think, am I doing everything right? Oh, wait. I learned in the tutorial that you want to increase the minimum pressure, otherwise your your parachute will fire just as you're launching, and that's not something you want to do. So, here we go. Yep, it's destabilizing it, but that's okay. I actually can kind of overcome that a little bit by, no, not even very much. Whee! Are we going to beat 8,000 meters? Yay! Well, we might even get past 9,000. Do it! Do it! Yeah! We are 9 kilometers above the planet Kerbal. And now we're falling. Should we use the parachute? I think it's probably time to do a parachute. Kind of went out the wrong way. Oh, not to mention there's not actually enough atmosphere for it to open. I think that's the issue. I don't know. Is it going to actually work? Are we actually going to get a parachute? Is it going to do a thing? Come on. Dude. Oh. Oh, is that what that 1,000-meter thing is? Oh. It opened up at exactly 1 kilometer. Well, that's kind of nice. So it's enough time for it to slow down, but not enough time for it to... or doesn't waste a whole bunch of time falling. You know what I mean. So as soon as we hit the water, we'll be able to actually request a recovery. These are all things I learned in that first time around. Ooh, that was kind of loud. So now we can recover vessel. Sweet. So not only did we gain 15 science, we got 5 from recovering the, undamaged vessel. These are all the parts that we got back. Got some value or whatever. And then, ooh, hey, look at that. Jebediah gained 1 XP. And then I'm betting that we finished, so we finished launch our first vessel. Oh, I forgot to actually do the science on the thing. While you're in the air, you have to actually say, do science. Okay, we'll do another one. But let's see if we can add one to it. So this one, we need to take a crew report in flight above 17 kilometers, 16,900 meters near zone 8, blah, 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 blah. Same thing, different zone, a lot of the same things. This one we need to test a liquid fuel engine. That could be fun. We can test a stack decoupler. And then these are all for, like, things I don't have. Okay, we'll come back to this. Because before we do anything else, we're going to go to our Research and Development Center, and we're going to research and develop stuff. Now, these are 5 science each. Yeah. So, oh, there's the stack decoupler. So maybe we can go and learn about, or take that contract. Oh, and there's the swivel. So we might be able to do that contract as well. Okay, let's research both of these. And now we have 5 left. But these are 18, 20, and 15. So we need to do some more science. I love doing science. All right. And then hopefully, if we add in the stack decoupler, coupling, there's the stack decoupler. So if we add that in, now we'll be able to release the bottom part here, and that stack decoupler, if it lands in the ocean, I think that's what it needed to do, is land in the ocean. So we can do that. And then this is the T45 swivel liquid fuel engine, which I'm still going to have to learn about that because I don't actually know how this works. I couldn't get it to work. Can we stick an antenna on the nose? It's hard to center. There. I don't know what that actually does, but cool, cool. And then we have a thermostat or a thermometer. This is more science. Might as well get as much science as we can, right? We'll stick it right there. I think that's an upgraded ship. Let's find out. Oh, I always forget to change the these things, because this is like the worst combination. I want to do that. That should be good. So we're doing the actual booster, and then we'll decouple and activate the parachute. Jebediah, are you ready for your next launch? Yes? Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. And then this is where, like, if I right-click on this, I can observe the mystery goo. And it says, the goo jiggles and wobbles as the craft flies. Cool. I'll keep that experiment. If I transmit... I don't know how this works. So if I transmit it first... Transmit will render this module inoperable. Restoring functionality requires a scientist. Are you sure you want to continue? I don't know. Sure. Not usable. In-range comms... Oh. And then I want to... log the temperature, which should give me some science. Keep that experiment. And now it's time to release. Neat. Where'd that thing go? It's like way up there. Well, and if that lands in the ocean, that's when I complete the other mission, which it should. So, cool. I think that was the sound of the stack decoupler landing. I don't see it anywhere, so probably. And then I guess I'll clear this one when I recover the ship. So my ships right now are pretty basic. But once we start unlocking things, then we can start doing some really fun stuff, from what I've seen. I have watched some videos on this. I've watched a little bit, a tiny bit of Scott Manley, and I've watched just a couple of other things here and there, more to get a general idea of the game than any kind of actual hints and tips on how to play. So I'm going to be learning along with you guys if you haven't played, and I'm going to be frustrating those who have played. All right, recover vessel. Let's see what we got. Look at all these things. I got so much science because I did these things, and then I recovered, and that gives me a little bit, and then yes, no XP gain. Jebediah, come on. I guess it's kind of old hat to him now, huh? What can we do? Oh, I can upgrade to the next research and development facility for 500,000 Kerbillions. I don't know. What are those things called? I want to look around and see what else we can do. Oh, astronauts. I still don't really know what... I should look up what courage and stupidity really means. Like, how does that actually affect anything? And do I actually need more? Oh, pilot, engineer, and scientist. Ah, that's for when we start actually putting more than one in a ship. Because I think right now I can only put one in a ship, so it's going to be one of my pilots. Hey, why do I still have an active contract? I didn't test it? Hang on, let me actually read this thing. Test the TR-18A stack decoupler splashed down at Kerbal. Oh, do I have to do something after it's splashed down? I'm thinking what I need to do is have it splash down again, but... Oh, wait a minute. When I splash down, the coupler is still on the ship, so that's when I need to right-click on it and hit test. Haha! Okay, see? I'm figuring it out. We're doing things. Okay, let's go see if we can add some more parts, though. Okay, we have 20 points to spend. We can do any one of these. So survivability, heat shields I really don't need right now. Radial mount parachutes could be handy, but probably not yet. Stability, so it's a little winglet, an aerodynamic nose cone, and this is a radial decoupler. So this is for releasing like booster rockets that might be attached to the sides of things. And then general rocketry. So this is a liquid fuel engine, the Thumper solid fuel booster, and a fuel tank. I love some of the comedy in this game. Everything's got just this little tweak to it. So the T-200 tank has had some difficulty being accepted in the spacecraft engineering world because most rocket builders had trouble overcoming their urges to squee at the cute little fuel tank. It's funny stuff. Okay. I should also look and see which direction I'm headed. I want to make a space plane, so I kind of have to do this one first. It might be nice to have these winglets and the radial decoupler for that matter. Okay, we're doing that one. So we now have these radial decouplers. I think we're gonna, and we have a better wing for stability thing. So I'm going to start using bigger engines. Let's do a Hammer solid fuel booster. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Should we put on a nose cone? Aerodynamics. So we're going to put nose cones on there. So this should do a better job of managing our flight. You know, keeping us from crashing and all that. I don't know. Maybe that's actually for lift. Looks great to me. Let's do it. Oh, and I forgot my staging again. That looks right. Looks good enough. You ready, Jebediah? Let's go. Here, let's take some temperature readings. And let's take a look at this goo. Whoa! Wow, we're really getting up there. We're at 20 kilometers. Oh, I think this might be where the heat shield part comes in, huh? You okay, Jebediah? You're not on fire yet? Uh-oh. I'm not going to lose gravity, am I? Am I slowing down? Please tell me I'm slowing down. Okay. Because I actually do want to get back, but man, I am way up there. That's pretty cool. Hang on, can I reset this? Can I observe this again? Ooh, look at this. The goo seems to have clumped into a sphere. It also appears to have become brittle. Neat. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to learn new stuff. I'm still going up. There is a possibility that Jebediah is going to be living in space for a while. He's slowing down, which means that we may be returning to Earth. Let's speed this up. Oh boy. Oh yay, he's going down again. Okay. He's falling. He's falling very quickly. This is a good thing. I don't know where he's going to land. Oh, on the ground. Okay, well, parachutes are a good thing. Where the heck are we? He went a long way. So we're not going to be able to... Uh-oh. You see that red icon down there? That's for not releasing the parachute right now because it will burn up. The parachute may not be working. Okay, he's at least slowing down from, you know, air resistance. That's a good thing. Oh, good. It automatically released. Jebediah, you will be surviving. This is a good thing. You're in the middle of nowhere. But, you know, it's better than being dead. So the coupler actually is gone. I don't know what any of this means. Can I transmit my data? I can extend the antenna. Can I transmit the data? Transmit reusable ones only. I don't know that I want to do any of that. All right. Not sure how to do this contract. We'll have to figure that out later. Okay, so temperature scan while flying over Kerbin's shores gave me 0 science because I've done it before. So I'll need to do it higher up or something. But I got 10 science for observing it in space. The mystery goo, anyway. Nice. Next. Next. And he got no XP gain for going into space. That's lame. So let's check research. Can I do a space plane? I really want to do a space plane. I'm thinking I'm not too far away from being able to afford this. So I'm going to hold on. See if I can get 45 through things. How are my contracts doing? I still don't know how to do this one. Let's see what else we can do, though. I'm almost ready to orbit Kerbal, honestly. I just need a couple of minor changes, and I could totally orbit. Oh, look at this one. I can actually test the liquid fuel engine, or this T-45, sitting on the launch pad. I like that. Let's do that one. So these liquid fuel engines require a fuel tank, right? Yeah, liquid fuel and oxidizer. So we'll just throw one of those on there. I don't think we need a lot, right? And then put on one of these swivel thingies. And then I think I can put this underneath and it kind of fills that in. Oh, but wait. I want, if I'm going to do that, I want a decoupler. Wait, I know how to test the decoupler. I need to just not fire it off. Should I go do that first? I'm going to go do that first. Hang on. We're going to do a very simple little ship. Just going to do command blah, blah, blah. We're going to throw this stack decoupler on here and a flea. And we'll throw some winglets on. And then I can fly myself over the ocean and then, like, not decouple. And then I can test it while it's sitting in the water. Okay. I'm not even going to title this one. No, I should. Decouple test. Not even going to give it any good name because we're just going to delete it later. Staging. I almost forgot staging. Oh, actually, the staging is fine. Okay, cool. Let's go. And then I'm just going to intentionally try to get it over the water. My parachute is ready, right? Oh. Oh. Well, I actually wanted that to go at altitude 1,000, but that's okay. Are you gonna actually stop? Thank you. I was a little worried about that. And there we go. So now... there's not a test option. Ooh, all kinds of things. That's not things I wanted. So do I just need to decouple it now? Can't do anything with it. Yeah, okay. Stack decoupler. I actually did it right. Yay! Recover. I don't know when exactly I did it right, but it is what it is. Jebediah, no XP. What is he going to have to do to get XP? Active contracts? How did I not complete that? It even had little check marks and everything. I don't understand why that didn't complete. Oh, wait a minute. It's still out there. Oh, wait. Do I need to recover it? Does that complete it? No. Okay, let's go ignore that one for a little bit. And let's try testing the swivel. Throw the swivel on there. And this we can just test on, like, sitting on the launch pad. So, honestly, I think we can just go out to the launch pad, test this, and be good to go. So I think we can just right-click and hit Run Test. And that's all we need. Yep. We have completed it. Recover vessel. Please tell me we completed it. Yes, we completed that one. That was easy. Okay, I don't need this thing anymore. Let's go ahead and... well, hang on. No, let's give that a try. Let's actually, I think... let's see if we can get into orbit. And if we can get into orbit and do some goo tests and things, then that would be cool. Okay, and then let's put a hammer on the bottom. Need a decoupler. And then I think I'm going to do, this is going to be a 2-stage or whatever. Should we go a little bit crazy? Why is this not? Oh, I can't attach to that. Should I put in another decoupler? I think I will. I'm going to have a lot of decouplers on this thing. More hammers. Put those on there. Some winglets out. Actually, we'll put winglets there. And more out there. Mwahahaha. The ETS thing is all designed and ready to go. Shall we try and launch it? No, we shall not. The launch pad can't support vessels heavier than 18 tons. And this thing is 21.4. Right. Weight limits. Okay, these hammers are 3 each. So I can take off 2 of them. There we go. That should work. Yeah? Let's go. Yeah. Oh. I do have a bad habit of forgetting all these things. Okay. We're going to start with all 3 of the big thrusters. The swivel's going to be later, but not... Oh, and we do not want to decouple the swivel until later. Actually, I want that decoupler to go later. I just realized that this thing has a pretty good chance of making it out into space, or at least past 90 kilometers. And there's a good contract to test the hammer while orbiting. Well, maybe we can orbit. I don't know how to orbit. We can figure out how to orbit. Okay. So we're going to fire off the main thrusters. When they're gone, we're going to decouple them. And then... Does that look right? Yeah, it does. Okay. And then hopefully we'll be in space. If we're not going to make it to space, then we'll need to fire the 3rd thruster, and then when it's done, we'll decouple and we'll have just the swivel for achieving orbit and that kind of thing. Yeah, we'll figure it out on the way. Okay, let's go. No. No, that's not the way you're supposed to go. You are going the wrong way. You do not know what you're doing, do you? Slow down. That was lots of explosions. That was not what I wanted. Let's maybe not do that thing. Let's revert to vehicle assembly. Because that's not a good design. Not at all. I think maybe that's a little top heavy. Yeah? Let's bring this all down here. Hey, and let's actually set up the stages now instead of later. I'm actually going to do all of these at once, and then I'll decouple them all at once. So I don't really need... Oh, actually, could I do 3? Or is that not going to work? And I'm thinking, let's not put the goo container on there. That's like unbalancing the whole thing. I just want to see if this works as is, like that. Save, and let's go. What are the chances that this is going to work? Pretty slim, actually. All right, Jebediah, let's go. Ooh, it's a lot more stable. No, it's not. It seemed like it was a lot more stable, and then it wasn't. Why is it not releasing? Oh, it did. Hang on, can we, Well, at least he'll survive. Let's take a crew report. Isn't there a crew report thing? There we go, crew report. Haven't done one of those yet. Oh. Oh, that's right, and we can actually... we could EVA. Let's not do that. This is what it looks like for Jebediah. He can't see anything. I don't know how to get out of here. I can zoom out. I can zoom in. Oh, these actually do things? No, not all things. Oh, I'm on the ground. Yay. Except I don't know how to get out of here. I can go back to the space station and then recover. There we go. Hey, I got 3.5 science. That's nice. And then not very many things back, which costs money. But Jebediah is good. Okay. You know what? I think we're going to have to leave this episode here. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. There's a lot of learning to do. And I think I'm going to do some learning between this episode and next as I try to figure out how to do Kerbal. But if you enjoyed watching me, please make sure and hit that thumbs up button, because those thumbs ups and those numbers of views and things like that are the only way that I can really tell whether I should continue this series or not. Also, comments. Throw down in your comments whether you loved it, whether you hated it, whether, you know, give me suggestions. Tell me what I'm missing. Tell me what I should do next time. All those kinds of things. If you know faster ways to get science, if you know the best way to get into orbit, you know, don't tell me exactly what to do, but give me tips, give me hints, give me suggestions. I want to hear it. And, well, other than that, I'll see you next time on Epic Tech.